Your greatest limitation in life is your comfortability. Once you start getting comfortable in life, it limits your ability to become stronger in life. You think that just because you sit back and take breaks, that nothing else will happen in a bad way, but in reality, what happens is you truthfully are limiting your capability and able to do something uh, in a more uh, uh, efficient way. For example, if I took a break for, let's say, 2 years, those are 2 years I got to been putting work in and actually creating something. But in fact, I'm not. What's happening is I'm being lazy and not doing anything about it, and it's not creating resources I can actually use to my advantage in this world. Your comfortability is what limits you the most. You have to be strong every single day. You have to be competent and be able to overcome all your desires to be lazy and ultimately what is trying to take away from you, which is your own self. You're your own competitor. Uh, you're your own teacher in a way as well. Because the more experience you have with yourself, the stronger you get. People think that this world just revolves around, uh, you know, oh, I do it when I feel like it. Um, I want to do this at this time, this moment. It's okay to take breaks, but just know in between those breaks, somebody else is becoming stronger than you are. You're not the only one on this planet, and you want to be as strong as you want, or want to be in something, and you have these flaws and mistakes that you're making, such as taking breaks. Now, I'm not saying you can't take breaks; it's optional, but it's something that if you do too much of it, then eventually you're not going to get anywhere. You have to be thinking in an aspect of I want to do something more for myself and the people around me every single day. Make an aspiration list. Make an aspiration list of things that you love to do. For example, if you like to build your cars and you want to buy equipment and stuff like that, use that as a stepping stone to get where you want to get. I want to buy $500 worth of stuff, $2,000 worth of stuff, $20,000, $15,000 worth of stuff. Well, you better get to work then. You better take that as a notion. Every single time I take a break, as further I'm getting away from my goal. You can't take no more breaks. You got to be strong. You got to be magnificent in this world. You got to be mind-boggling. You got to be very successful, because the stuff that you want isn't cheap, especially in today's age. You have to be really opening your mind and dissolving all the concepts of trying to hold yourself back. That's including, taking a large excess breaks, um, not feeling like doing something because of your feelings, your emotions. If you want to be strong in leadership role here, you got to think that their feelings get eliminated. You do what you do, unless it's not your health relation. You keep going. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now you may have times, you may even have a couple weeks where your body just, you know, completely does not work how it was a week ago. We might have a really good week and one bad week. So what? Keep going. There's nothing in this life that can really stop you but you. People take this as a grain of salt. At the same time, some people take it to heart as if, you know, it's somebody else's fault they're not doing it. No, it's your fault. You have to take accountability of everything you're doing. Self accountability is it's the least thing taken into accountability in this day and age. You have to be able to take accountability and activate those steps in becoming the most strongest and most uh, valuable person on this planet. Because not only do you have to create resources for the people you love and the family or whatever you want, when you say if you're turning older, or if you're already at the age where you're ready, you have to understand that life doesn't revolve around just not doing anything. The more faster something is done in a more efficient and more um, equality manner, the better outcome you will get, where people will notice you, things will happen, benefits, etc., will happen, and ultimately you will be able to enjoy the fruits of that labor. Um, but yeah, this is one of the problems in today's society that's holding us all back. But it's also a variety of different aspects that people live in, such as some people may not actually qualify for a lifestyle that somebody else lives for. Somebody may want to be an engineer and strong enough and really good at it and everything like that, but somebody may not. Somebody may be good at doing house services and lawn services and stuff like that, and somebody else is not. And it also comes with the capability of your physical aspect. There's a lot of people that are physically capable of things, yet, you know, they use the potential for something else, which is like they'll use it for sports rather than working. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're gonna do that, make sure you're the best at it. Everybody's not gonna be in this world. Is not gonna be the best at everything. There's gonna be people that are top. There's gonna be people that are mid, and there's gonna be people that just, totally. They know that they're okay in it, and they're fine with being there. But the more that you're okay in something, the more you're gonna have to put towards something else too to make up for that okay aspect. So, for example, this is quantity over quality. So, for example, say if you're okay in five. Let's say you're okay. I'll say five. Okay, we'll just use that for example. Say you're okay in 5 jobs. 2 out of those jobs, you actually have a little bit of a passion for over the 3 jobs. You got to work 2 of the jobs that you're good for more over than the 3 other jobs. I'm just using that as an example. But let's use it in a more, human, more, sensible manner. Let's say if you're doing one job and basically you want to work another job, but you're good at this one job, it pays more than the other job that you want to work. You're okay at this job, but you're not the best at the job. So now you have to take accountability. Okay, now let me go find another job to make up for that other half of what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm not the top guy. What makes you more rare is when you put more quantity in something that nobody else does. For example, if I have 3 hard-working labor jobs, and nobody does, that makes you a very rare person that nobody else sees. And that makes you even more rare that people can't see. But an aspect of making income, if it's not making a lot of income, there's no stats or anything to prove it, so it doesn't matter. But you know that you have that much capability, so apply it towards something. I might just messed up on one of those concepts, hopefully not. But yeah, this is it. You gotta be strong. You gotta be fairly understanding for yourself, and you gotta make a way for yourself because nobody else is gonna make it for you. So you got it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, comment what you think, and I'm out.